Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Echoes on Asphalt. And tonight is where the unexplained leaves its mark. Each video we uncover real stories that defy logic, stories that linger like faint echoes on empty road. I'm Joseph, and tonight we journey into the unknown, so buckle up, the pavement remembers everything. This story is called The Static Man. Ben was the kind of guy who sought solitude in the woods. The deeper and farther from civilization, the better. For his most recent trip, he had hiked for 2 full days, leaving the car, the roads, and all human sounds far behind. He set up his camp in a quiet, lonely clearing, the silence so profound it was almost deafening. That's when he saw it. Tucked behind some overgrown ferns, near a rotting, derelict cabin, was an old radio receiver, its wood casing warped and green with moss. It was an antique powered by old vacuum tubes. Ben, a hobbyist tinkerer, couldn't resist. He spent the evening painstakingly cleaning and fixing the radio by the light of his lantern. With a flicker and a hum, the tube came to life, filling the still light air with a low, hissing static. He messed with the dials for hours, trying to tune in anything, but all he got was static. A few nights later, as the fire died down and his last lantern flickered out, the static changed. It wasn't just white noise anymore. It was like a voice, far away and muffled. He leaned in, his ear inches from the speaker. It was a man's voice, slow and solemn, like a public service announcement. Still no sign of the hiker, last seen on September 12th. Subject's name is Ben Carter. Ben froze. His own name? He ripped the power cord from the radio. The fire crackled, but the cabin felt colder than before. The next night, curiosity overcame his fear. He turned the radio back on. The same static filled the room, but this time, the voice was a little clearer. A full-scale search and rescue operation is underway. Authorities believe Carter became disoriented. Ben frantically flipped through his hiking maps, checking his routes, his supplies. Everything was fine. This was impossible. He spent the next 2 days like a frightened animal, unable to sleep, unable to eat, just watching the radio. He didn't want to hear what it had to say next. But the third night, a new voice broke through the static. It wasn't an announcer. It was a woman, soft and heartbroken. Ben, they said, they found your body, but it's not you. They've been gone for so long. Then the static stopped entirely. Ben could hear his own heartbeat, thrumming in his ears, a frantic and sickening rhythm. A low whisper emanated from the speaker. It was his own voice. Ben, turn around. He turned, but there was no one there. The cabin was empty, save the radio, but he could feel a presence behind him. Just outside the radius of the firelight, he could see its long shadow, a shadowy figure with a flickering static radio where its face should be. As it stepped out of the dark, Ben finally understood. He wasn't just listening to a broadcast. He was trapped in a loop, and he was the monster. Thank you for watching.